Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we dive deep into the life and journey of one of the most fascinating figures in American college football. Stephen Sarkisian, the head football coach at the University of Texas at Austin. We'll explore everything from his early life, his playing career, his path into coaching, the highs and lows of his career, and how he rebuilt himself into one of the most respected minds in modern college football. We'll also touch on the trending news surrounding Sarkisian, including his recent achievements with the Texas Longhorns, his dramatic program turnaround, and his growing reputation as one of the best defensive strategists in the game. Before we begin, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth sports biographies and inspiring life stories. Stephen Ambrose Sarkisian was born on March 8, 1974, in Torrance, California, the youngest of 7 children in a culturally diverse family. His father was of Armenian descent, while his mother came from an Irish background. Growing up in Southern California, Sarkisian's childhood was shaped by a combination of discipline, family unity, and a deep love for sports. As a kid, Steve was naturally athletic and energetic. He played multiple sports, but baseball initially seemed to be his strongest path. Football only later grew into his passion, something that would ultimately define his entire life. However, his upbringing wasn't centered only on athletics. Academics and responsibility were also huge priorities at home. These early values helped shape the disciplined, detail-oriented coach he would eventually become. Sarkisian attended West High School in Torrance, where he excelled in both baseball and football. Despite being talented, his football prospects didn't immediately attract major college attention due to his small size at the time. He stood around 5 feet 10 inches and weighed under 170 pounds during his early high school years. But Sarkisian had 2 things that matter more than size: skill and intelligence. Even as a young athlete, he was known for excellent decision-making, calmness under pressure, and a deep understanding of the game. While baseball briefly became his priority, even drawing attention from pro scouts, football kept calling to him, and he eventually pursued a path that allowed him to do both. After graduating high school, Sarkisian enrolled at the University of Southern California, USC, not as a football player but as a walk-on baseball athlete. His football career seemed uncertain, until he made a bold decision. Realizing baseball wasn't fulfilling his ambitions, he returned home and enrolled at El Camino College, a junior college known for developing under-the-radar talent. It was there that Sarkisian truly blossomed. He became the starting quarterback, showcasing accuracy, leadership, and an ability to read defenses far beyond the junior college level. His performance quickly caught national attention. Sarkisian's breakout led him to Brigham Young University, BYU, one of the most quarterback-friendly programs in college football history. BYU had produced legendary quarterbacks, and Sarkisian fit right into that tradition. In 1996, he delivered a spectacular season, completing 278 passes for over 4,000 yards and leading the Cougars to a phenomenal 14-1 record, including a win in the 1997 Cotton Bowl. Sarkisian finished the season as the WAC Offensive Player of the Year and set multiple school records. His poise and intelligence on the field made him one of the best quarterbacks in BYU history. After college, Sarkisian pursued professional football in the Canadian Football League, CFL. He played for the Saskatchewan Roughriders, serving in both starting and backup roles. While his CFL career wasn't as glamorous as his college years, it allowed him to deepen his understanding of the game. He watched, learned, and absorbed advanced defensive strategies that he would later apply as a coach. But by his late 20s, Sarkisian realized that his true destiny wasn't playing, it was coaching. In 2000, Sarkisian returned to his alma mater, BYU, beginning his coaching career as a quarterbacks coach. His natural talent for teaching the position was immediately clear. He knew how to communicate, how to break down film, and how to simplify complex concepts. His early success at BYU caught the attention of one of the most influential coaches in college football, Pete Carroll, the head coach at USC at the time. In 2001, Sarkisian joined USC as an offensive assistant, launching a partnership with Pete Carroll that would change both their lives. By 2005, he had risen to the role of offensive coordinator, working alongside Norm Chow and developing quarterbacks like Matt Leinart and Mark Sanchez. USC became an offensive powerhouse, consistently producing high-scoring games and NFL-ready players. Sarkisian earned a national reputation as one of the brightest offensive minds in college football. Those USC teams dominated college football, winning national titles and producing Heisman winners. Sarkisian's innovative passing concepts became widely copied across the country. In 2009, Sarkisian accepted the role of head coach at the University of Washington, inheriting a team that had gone 0-12 the year before. The program was in disarray, but Sarkisian brought optimism, discipline, and belief. In his first season, Washington went 5-7, including a stunning upset over number 3 USC. Over the next 4 years, Sarkisian completely transformed the culture, rebuilding Washington into a competitive Pac-12 team. By 2013, the Huskies were consistently winning 7 or more games, and Sarkisian's reputation as a program rebuilder was firmly established. In 2014, Sarkisian returned to USC, this time as head coach. His return was highly anticipated, and the Trojans showed flashes of greatness under his offensive leadership. However, this period also became one of the most challenging in his life. Sarkisian struggled with personal issues, including alcohol-related problems, that impacted his ability to lead the program. In 2015, USC made the difficult decision to part ways with him, marking the lowest point of Sarkisian's career. But this moment also marked the beginning of an inspiring personal comeback. After taking time away to focus on his health and personal life, Sarkisian returned to coaching under Nick Saban at the University of Alabama. Saban, known for giving coaches second chances, saw Sarkisian's potential immediately. Sark served first as an analyst, then as offensive coordinator, and eventually became one of the most important pieces of Alabama's dynasty. In 2020, he helped lead Alabama to one of the most explosive offenses in college football history, powered by stars such as Mac Jones, Devonta Smith, Najee Harris, and Jalen Waddle. Sarkisian won the Broyles Award as the top assistant coach in the country. This redemption chapter not only revived his coaching career, it made him better than ever. In January 2021, Sarkisian was hired as the head football coach at the University of Texas at Austin, taking over a historic program hungry for a return to national prominence. The first 2 years were building seasons, but by 2023 and 2024, Sarkisian's vision began to take shape. Texas evolved into a national contender again, physical, disciplined, and explosive on offense. Under his leadership, the Longhorns returned to the national conversation, produced top recruiting classes, and began consistently competing for Big 12 and college football playoff opportunities. One of the biggest trending topics around Sarkisian today is the resurgence of Texas football. Analysts widely credit him for elite recruiting classes, quarterback development, a modern offensive scheme, building a winning culture, positioning Texas as a national championship contender. Sarkisian has quickly become one of the top coaches in America, earning praise for both his leadership and personal comeback story. Born in Torrance, California, Sarkisian is the youngest of 7 children. He is of Armenian and Irish ancestry. Sarkisian is Catholic. In April 2015, it was reported that Sarkisian and his first wife, Stephanie, filed for divorce. Sarkisian and his ex-wife have 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. Sarkisian married L'Oreal Smith, a former collegiate track star and coach, in 2020. Sarkisian and Smith announced they jointly filed for divorce in July 2024, but have since reconciled their differences. They have 1 son together. Sarkisian is a father and a family-oriented man. He has been open about his past struggles and emphasizes growth, accountability, and humility. His story resonates because it shows that even at the highest level, people face real challenges and can rise above them. He has become an advocate for mental health awareness and balancing personal well-being with professional demands. Sarkisian's coaching philosophy centers around fast, explosive offensive schemes, quarterback intelligence, adaptability, player development, team culture and accountability. Players often describe him as calm, approachable, and highly detailed. A coach who listens as much as he teaches. Stephen Sarkisian's journey, from BYU star to CFL quarterback, from USC coach to personal downfall, and then to Alabama and Texas resurgence, stands as one of the most compelling stories in college football. His legacy continues to grow as he shapes the future of Texas football, develops young talent, and redefines what it means to rebuild a career with integrity, perseverance, and vision. Thank you for watching this detailed biography of Stephen Sarkisian. His life is a powerful reminder that success is not a straight path. It's a journey full of challenges, redemption, and growth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring sports biographies and life stories.